In my previous video about safety of chargers, I demonstrated this charger as the most safe, but I didn't show you how it charges the battery, the normal battery I mean, and well, it does it pretty the same like any other chargers. But anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look how it does the charging procedure. For this purpose, I need to have a discharged battery, so I'm doing discharging through the DC load. If you are interested about this DC load and how to test your battery for real capacity, you can watch a video specifically dedicated for this in the same playlist with that video. Probably I will put description in the link below. So, and then we will test the charging procedure. We will see the voltage against the current on the diagram through the smart shunt. This is the harness of my own design. Again, you will find the link in the description below, or at least in the same playlist with this video. So I'm discharging this battery now, and then we will charge it with this charger and we will know how it goes. But guys, I expect pretty the same algorithm as for C-Tech or Victron charger. Probably not the same like in Bosch, but let's see, I don't know. V-stop means the discharge flow was set to 10.5, and yeah, so it was cut off at that voltage. However, the voltage now is that one, so it rises. And you have seen it took about 2 hours and 23 AH was consumed. We can see also the same value on the smart shunt, and state of the charge is 61. Yeah, and the voltage now is that one. However, so it rises when there is no load. So it is about half, about 50% state of the charge, and you cannot discharge less than that voltage. And by the way, guys, it means that the real capacity of the battery is 23, not 75 at 10 amps. I have a video about this, about how to detect real capacity, about the numbers, what all numbers here means. But okay, let's go ahead and let's put it on charge in these conditions, and that's it. So the battery is not the power supply, not the boost, not 6 but 12 volts. It's not lithium, not gel, it's standard AGM, so it's the same here. And the current we will use 10 amps, like we discharge with 10 amps, and we want to see the charging with 10 amps. So we are ready to go. We hear a fan, a blower. It's blowing quite strong here because we have 10 amps current in the bulk mode. So it shows 50%. In the beginning it was 35% for the charging state. I don't know how it calculates. The voltage is a little bit rising now. And yeah, guys, we are not going to monitoring through this display because we have this harness. Again, if you want to see this gadget, this jig, more about this jig, you can find in the same playlist with that video. So here we don't need it. We will be monitoring through the shunt, smart shunt. So here, let me show you again. Yeah, so we see the same current here, we see the voltage, and the most interesting for us will be this trend. So we can notice the discharging part. Can we? We should. Okay, I already lost it. Let me. Okay, we have it here now. For some reason it wasn't. So when we discharge this with 10 amps, nothing interesting, the constant current, and the voltage is going down. For some reason I don't notice 10.5 here when we shut off the discharging, but okay. So, well, then it was in the normal waiting state, and now we began the charging, and that what is the most interesting part. We want to see how it will look. Would it be something similar to the stack? Let's see. Okay guys, we began about 1 o'clock, now about 8 p.m. 14.5. It says 1 amps and 19% state of the charge. We can also see this number here, 14.5 about volts, and also we can see it here right on the battery. Yeah. So, but the most interesting, of course, trends here in the smart shunt. I will show you now, but then I will get back to you tomorrow, but for you it will be right now. So we began about 1:30 p.m. and you can see the standard bulk charging with 10 amps, and it took about 1 hour. It looks like it's pre-programmed time. I'm not sure. Okay, and actually diagrams I demonstrated in my video where we discussed safety of this charger. Probably tomorrow I will show you this again. Let's see. For you it will be right now, soon, if I will show you. And then we can see that the current is lower and the voltage is rising. Another 1 hour, yeah, 3:30. So 2 hours for this part. And then we can see the current drops, and here is the point where 14.5 3 amps about 5 p.m. and then it's charging with the constant voltage. Yeah, so and it's 14.5 if you want to know, and it is about 8 p.m. now. Let's see how it finished tomorrow. Well guys, right after I finished this part, I can see full instead of 19. It was 19. I think it was recorded. And charge it. So, and we can see here, yeah, right in the same time, it stopped charging. Yeah, look. So, 14.5 and the real battery is 13.7. So, yeah, it's short period. Right now, yeah, so 14.8 our battery. Yeah, I will still show you tomorrow. For you it will be right now. What happens? I don't know. Let's see. No, nothing new on the next day. So all the same, full and charged, and we stopped here. No any movement, no any charges. If you want to know anything else about this charger, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.